back to my channel. So today I'm going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a while now. I want to do some sort of speed review about all of my skincare because I do like skincare and I used to talk about it all the time, and I always said, oh, I want to do videos about skincare, and I never did. Sorry, I just corrected you because I feel like I was a bit crooked. So I have all of my skincare in front of me here, and I want to do like quick speed reviews, tell you what my thoughts on them, if I use it or not, when I use it, things like that. I don't have the best skin, so please don't look at me as like this is like advice for what you should use for your skin, because this is not what this video is. It's just a true honest opinion about a lot of the skincare that I have, because not all of it is going to be positive. I'll tell you this right now, and I'm not the best at what products to use. So anyway, let's get into it. I have quite a lot here, so I don't want this video to be too long, so let's get started. Okay, so straight away we'll start with micellar water. I have two micellar waters. I only really use one of them at the moment, which is the Garnier one. This is just the big pink one. That's how I call it. I don't really know. Everybody knows about this one. I use this to remove my makeup as a first step. I do have this other one that is from Be Beauty, which is a local brand in a supermarket here in Portugal. So I don't even know if you can get this anywhere else other than the supermarkets here, but they have a huge range of products, and so I do like to test out like drugstore. Like for me, it's drugstore, and this one I actually have on my beauty desk just to use when I need it when I'm doing my makeup. So actually, I don't really use this as like a skincare step when I, you know, do my skincare in the morning or in the evenings. It's more just to have for my office space. But those are the only two micellar waters that I have at the moment. Obviously, I'm, you know, getting close to being done with this one, and I'll probably just buy another one. I think it's fine, and I don't really feel like I need to spend a lot of money on any micellar water. Okay, so moving on to cleansers. I don't have a huge amount of cleansers. I did go through a lot of cleansers. I have a balm here from Espa. This is the Tri-Active Regenerating Calming Cica Cleansing Balm. I like this. It's almost done. I do like it, but I also am not a huge fan of cleansing balms in general. So I'll, you know, wipe off my makeup, I'll go in here. This is a really, it's a really nice calming cleanser. I will give you that, but I don't think I'm gonna go run out and buy it again. It smells divine, and actually I have a few products from Espa which I'll be talking about, but I do like it. Like, I don't mind it. I know this is quite expensive, and I did actually get this in a beauty box, so I didn't technically buy it myself or go out and buy it myself, and it was really nice to try out the brand. But yeah, I mean, I'm just not a huge cleansing balm fanatic. I know there are so many out there, so I can't even compare this to any, because I think this is the first one that I've truly almost finished. So we'll see. I mean, I think it's fine, but I can't compare it, so I just don't know. Another one from Be Beauty, which again is from just local drugstores. This one I don't like. This is a face foaming cleanser, and I have used up to about here, but I find it quite harsh. It's for dry and dull skin, which I tend to have at the winter time. So it really should be moisturizing. It should like revitalize my skin, and I do find it that it dries out my skin even more. So I just haven't been a fan of this, and I rarely go into it. Like, since I bought it, I've rarely gone into it since I realized that I don't really like it. So that one, I told you I want to try, you know, from the brand because there's so many and it's so cheap and affordable, but I just don't think it's the best one. Another one that I have is actually from Stalvana. They sent me this. This one is from the brand Round Lab, and it's the Birch Juice Moisturizing Soothing Gel. And this one, you can see I'm kind of at the halfway point. Maybe have a little bit more than halfway because of the way that these tubes are. I've been really enjoying this one, actually. I think this one is really nice. It's not stripping my skin. It is soothing. It's a soothing gel, and I think it does what it says. Like, a fresh moisturizing soothing gel that contains inch birch sap and Vita hyaluronic acid to easily moisturize dry skin and relax the irritated skin with soothing, cooling component. And even just like touching this, I don't store this in the fridge. It says you can store it in a fridge or like a beauty fridge. I don't have one of those. I just store it in my bathroom, and it's already it is very soothing. It feels cold to the touch, and that is really nice. And I do think like the dry parts of my skin enjoy this, but at the same time, I don't know if I would buy this again. I don't know if there is one true cleanser out there that I wholeheartedly love, but I have this one, I've been using it, I was sent it, and I did say, you know, I wanted to like give my update, my feedback on some of these products that I've received from Stylevana recently because they sent me so many, and I feel like in this video, we'll talk about some of them, and it's a good way for me to come back to be like, hey, I tried this, and it did so and so. I don't have anything negative to say about this, I will say that, but I also don't know if you need to go run out and buy it. Like, it's just fine. It's a fine, soothing, moisturizing gel. All right, let's go on to toners. I'm trying to do this in some sort of order, but yeah, I don't know. I don't use these every single day. So the next one is this one, which I've had for some time now. This is from Feel Free, which I do like. And it is a brand that I started trying in the UK, but actually I could buy it in a local drugstore here, and it's pretty affordable. So it is a brand that I do have a few other products from because of that reason. This is a toner I've had a while. I don't use toner all that much. I really don't get the point of it, but when I feel like I want to splash out and do a little bit more for my skin at the end of the day, I will go in with a toner and just use it. So this one obviously I've used quite a lot because I did have it in a project pan at some point. I didn't finish it. This one's got extracts of lemon and thyme and chamomile, so it's really calming. It has a very beautiful scent to it, but it's not perfumey, if that makes sense. It's just like natural scents, and I do like it for a toner as much as I can like a toner, if that makes sense. It hasn't irritated my skin. I have tried toners before in the past that have been really harsh on my skin. This one is not one of them. So this one I have really enjoyed. It used to have a nice cap on top of this, but it came off and I just didn't keep it. Another toner that I have, which I have enjoyed, is actually something that I was sent from Stylevana, and this one is from the brand Anua, and it's the Birch Moisture Boosting Pads. So they're just little mini pads in here, and they're just, you know, they're like completely soaked. I don't want to pour it down. There is a spatula that should be sitting here, but it's fallen inside. I've used less than half, you know, but I have used quite a lot of these already. I don't know how much it comes in. It probably comes in with a lot. And they've been nice. Again, not harsh on the skin. This one I have less to say about because I've used it less than the other one. I don't think it is as soothing as the other one is. It doesn't seem to have any sort of smell to it or scent. It does mark here hyaluronic acid, so it's quite, you know, moisturizing in that aspect. And it is, I mean, they're literally drenched in the serum. So, you know, it is quite a nice feeling using this, and I do end up seeing quite a bit of extra dirt that comes off my face, which is a little bit appealing, I suppose. After I've cleansed my face or double cleansed it, I still see some come off. I'm like, where is this all coming from? But it's nice. I like them. I like having little pads to use. You know, it's not it's okay, you know, again, it's a toner, so I'm not going to run down the street shouting at everyone to buy it, but it's nice, it's nice. This is one where I don't have too much to say because I've never tried it. This is from Kiko Milano, and it is this cute little toner. It's the Blossoming Beauty Secret Garden Face Toner. It has little blossoms of flower petals in there, and I was going to start this as soon as I finish this one, but I just haven't. So I have nothing to say about this. I've had it for a while, but I've never opened it, so I'm hoping it's okay. Obviously, if it is expired, by the time I do open it, then I will chuck it. But yeah, just gonna be like full honesty here. I haven't tried it, so I'm not gonna say anything about it. And then last toner that I have, again, is something that was sent to me just a few months ago from Stylevana. This is from the brand Sombimi. Now, I actually have tried this before. They sent me a little mini sample of this in a little gift sort of set that they sent me a year ago, and I went through a whole little mini sample of this, so it was really nice. And again, I tried it again of this bigger size. So it's AHA, BHA, PHA 30 days miracle toner. Obviously, I haven't used it for 30 days because I just don't use toner all the time, so I can't tell you really after the 30 days what does it do. I do recall though, when I finished the little mini sample, it was nice, but there was so little in there that I just couldn't really test it all that well. This one is for pore care, it's for brightening, and it's for moisturizing. But honestly, don't have too much to say about it. What I do know is it wasn't harsh on the skin. I don't think I have sensitive skin, but it didn't seem harsh. It didn't seem stripping at all. So, you know, it's just something that I have that I still need to test out and use more before I can give like a true honest opinion about it. Let's move on to exfoliators. I'm probably not doing this in the right like order that you're supposed to do it. I only have 2 exfoliators at the moment because I did get rid of another one, which was like a coffee exfoliator. Never used it, made a mess, and I chucked it like a few weeks ago. I was doing some spring cleaning and I was going through a lot of my skincare, my body care, and I just got rid of a lot of stuff. But the 2 that survived that cleanse was, let's try with this one first. This is from The Ordinary. I've had this for a while and I was so afraid to use it, and I finally used it not too long ago. It is the AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. You leave it on for 10 minutes. Looks like you've got blood on your face. It's like, well, it's like that vampire exfoliator, which people went crazy for about 2 years ago when everyone was going crazy about exfoliator, and now people don't really want to strip their faces every single day. So, you know, exfoliators had a craze a couple years ago and it's died down. I did buy it during the craze and I was just too afraid to use it, but I did use it. I did not leave it on for 10 minutes because it did start tingling and I started freaking out. I know it's supposed to do that, and it is an active exfoliate. That's what the AHA is, I believe. I think that's what it is, and the BHA is more of the calming exfoliant. So it does have an active ingredients there, and it does definitely tingle after. I think I left it on for maybe 3 or 4 minutes and then I had to wash it off because I didn't really like the feeling of it. I do think my skin felt nice afterwards, but I've only used it the once because I just don't know. I probably do need an exfoliant on my forehead. My forehead is the driest part of my face, which is interesting because I usually always sweat up here, but it definitely is like a combination skin, and I have bumps on my forehead, and obviously I'm getting wrinkles and stuff. So, you know, that might be good, but at the same time, it's just not a product that I want to use all the time. So I don't know. And then I have this one, which again was sent to me by Stylevana. This one is from Beauty of Joseon. This is weird. This has a weird texture. So it's the Apricot Blossom Peeling Gel. It comes out like a gel, and then as you like rub it in your fingers and your face, it gets these little beads. It becomes I don't know. It kind of peels. It peels on your fingertips and your skin, and I guess that's how it exfoliates the skin. But I have to say, out of all of the products that I have been sent to test from Stylevana and like the K-Beauty skincare that they've got, this one's probably my least favorite because I don't feel like it's really done anything. I mean, I think I've used it probably at least more than a handful of times, right? So more than 5 times I've used it. Just try and figure out what on earth is this product supposed to be doing, and I just have not enjoyed it at all. So yeah, I think this is probably my least favorite, and I would definitely not recommend anyone buying this, but that's just my 2 cents. All right, let's move on to facial oils. I usually only use facial oils in the summertime. For some reason, I don't really like using them in the winter. I have 4 of them here, and one of which I do not like. And I think I probably should just get rid of this one because I've been saying I don't like it for years now, and I do think it's probably expired. So I'm gonna show you what it is, and then I'm probably gonna chuck it. But it is this one from Emma Hardy. It's the Brilliance Facial Oil. I got this in a beauty box some years ago. I tried it. It has almond extract, and I think the problem is I really don't like that it has that almond extract. There's just something that doesn't gel well with me. I don't like the scent of it, and I don't think as a facial oil it really does anything. So I'm actually going to be probably checking this. I've had it too long and I just don't like going into it. I did put it in a project pan thinking, oh, I'll try to get through it, but what's the point? I just don't want to. But yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. One that I do like, but I haven't really been using all that much recently, is the e.l.f. one. This is the All the Feels Facial Oil. This is from their Cannabis Sativa range. I don't even know if they still have this one, to be fair. I'd be very upset if they don't. I've used about half of it so far. Again, I haven't really used it since the summertime, so I'll definitely want to start using this maybe towards the end of spring or maybe sooner. And it is really, really soothing, really lovely on the skin. Obviously it doesn't smell like hemp oil or anything like that. It actually just has a really lovely, rich feeling to it. And for such an affordable product, I would definitely recommend this. I actually liked the whole of their cannabis sativa range. I just thought they were really well done. The face cream also, hands down, one of my favorite face creams that I've ever tried, and I finished that, and actually I never bought it again. So maybe if they have the range, maybe I'll buy some stuff from up. I don't really know. I'm like, look at me, I'm talking myself into like going to buy some skincare. I haven't actually bought skincare, like a lot of skincare, in a really, really long time. I only buy like 1 or 2 things now when I need it, or if I'm like, I don't know, I just suddenly just chuck it in my basket. But I haven't done like a skincare haul or anything in a really long time because I've just gotten so much skincare that I need to use up. And then I've also been sent so much skincare for free, so I'm like, ah! But anyway, this one I really do love, and it's one of the ones where I was like, huh, I do like facial oil, but it has to be like that right consistency. I don't know what it is about the e.l.f. one. It's just lightweight. It doesn't feel greasy on the skin, and it just feels really nourishing. I think that's the thing. It just feels really nourishing. These 2 other ones are okay. So I've got one from Skin and Tonic. I think this one is probably expired at this point too, because they don't really last too long. So yeah, I probably should chuck this one. This one is their Vitamin C Rose Hip Oil. It's the Inner Glow. I don't know if it's been rebranded or not, if they still have this one, but from memory, I really do like this. This one is a really dark orange oil, and when you rub it into the skin, it actually does leave a little bit of an orange glow to your face. So if you do it in the morning, obviously just know that that happens, because I think there's pumpkin extract in here from memory. I do like this. I've always liked it. I have never finished it though. I'm about about halfway, maybe just a little less than halfway. All right, took a little break because my partner was vacuuming, and so I redid my lipstick because I realized that my lip gloss wasn't even on. It had rubbed off. But anyway, so I'm back. Let's get into it. So the last facial oil that I have to talk about is from Skin. I think this is the last. Is this the last product I have from Skin? I've gone through everything else from Skin. I actually really liked a lot of their products, and I got a lot of them in beauty boxes a couple years ago, and I just like went through them. This is the Firming Fiji facial oil, and this is for dry and sensitive skin. I want to say I don't have too much to say about this. I think I probably only used it once, so I couldn't tell you what this does. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't know, but I have it. All right, moving on, let's move on to my serums, or slash, I guess, sort of things that target certain things, like more serum-y based items, right? They're not all serums, but they are kind of, I group them in the same category, whatever. So I do have 2 from Feel Free. These were more impulse buys. I definitely didn't need to buy them, but I do like Feel Free. I just mentioned them about the toner, and I have tried a few other things from Feel Free, which I have finished, and I wanted to try these serums. So I have the anti-aging serum here. This is more of a moisturizing serum. It's not as lightweight as some other serums are, or clear. Obviously you can see it's not clear. I've used just a little bit of it. These are more like recently new in my collection. I haven't had them too long. This is got hyaluronic acid, pomegranate oil, argan oil, and oat extract. Really lovely. I have yet to find a serum that I hate, so I am going to be biased about my serums because normally I like all of them, but I do like this one probably a little bit better than some other ones. So there's like, take it with a pinch of salt. I'm always going to say I like my serums, but I do like this one, and obviously anything that's anti-aging is going to hook me. So I've got that one, and then I picked this one up at the same time. So this is more of your serum-y serum, if that makes sense. It's a little bit more of like liquidy gel as opposed to like a cream serum. And this is the Vitamin Drop Serum. So this one's got vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and green tea extract. I like this one. I feel like this one I think this one's really good for the morning and the other one's really good for the evening. Not that I've really consistently done that because I don't follow a proper skincare routine. Oh my gosh, I can't speak today. Yeah. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I like vitamin C for brightening the skin. It definitely doesn't react badly to my skin, so anything that has vitamin C, I'm gonna buy it. I'm like, oh yeah, I wanna try that because it's just one of those, it's just that keyword, that just like a buzzword that just gets me every single time, whether I need it or not, who knows. But I do like this one too. But like I said, I kind of like all of my serums. All right, moving on to this one. This one I am getting close to being done. I was sent this from Stylevana as well. This is from Nabla. It's the Vita Energy Blemish Clear Ampoule. And I only have that much left. I've been using this more consistently than really any other serum that I have in the recent months. I was just sent this in December, so yeah, hasn't been too long and I'm almost done with it. It again has vitamin C and it's just something that clears your blemishes. Like it's for skin pigmentation relief. So it's vitamin-rich formulation, delivers skin brightening, nourishment, and daily hydration to sustain healthy, glowing skin. I do like this. I don't think it's my favorite serum. Even though I've used so much of it, there must be something about it that I do generally like, which I do, but I don't think it's one where I'm going to be going back and repurchasing once I'm done with it. It was really nice to use, but now I just kind of want to finish it up and move on to the ones that I have. So I think it's fine, but I couldn't really tell you what it has done to my skin the last few months because I haven't really seen a difference as opposed to using this and another serum that I have. I just don't think it's that different enough, but it's fine, it's fine. All right, another one that I got from Stylevana. I'm sorry that there's so many, but I do have a lot from them recently. This one is from Claire's and it is the Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop. So it's got vitamin C, essence, centella, asiatica extracts, yuzu extracts, and grapefruit extracts. I do still have it in the box. I have tried it a few times though, but again, because I'm trying to finish this one, I kind of neglected all the other ones and I was like, oh, let me just try all the other ones too. So this one I probably only used, you can see, probably a couple of times. That sounds about right. Again, it's got vitamin C, so I really wanted to like, is this actually going to be nice or not? I will say this one is very liquidy compared to this one where it's a little bit thicker, but they're both, the consistency is not too different from each other. And I have to tell you also, I don't really see the difference between the two. I like serums, I don't really care. Either way, what they do, I like the feeling of them. So again, there's not too much to say about that one because I haven't used it as much and also I just don't really know what it's done. Now, one that I really do like that was sent to me from Stylevana, this one is from Purito, which I do like the brand. I finished one of their what is it, SPFs a few months ago, and I do actually like the brand so far from what I have tried. So you can see this one I've used also quite consistently on and off when I haven't been using this one. So these two I've been using quite a lot the last few months. This is the the Clear Code Super Fruit Serum, Target and Balance, Noni Fruit Extract, Succinic Acid. Now, a few years ago, I used to be able to know what succinic acid did, and now I can't remember what it does. I don't remember what it does, but I know it's good for the skin. So I don't know. So anyway, I would say out of the three that I've spoken about from Stylevana, this is my favorite. I don't know what it is about this one. I find it a little bit more soothing. I find it more pleasant to put on my skin. And also I think just the actual texture of it, it's a little bit more of a serum gel. It's still liquidy, but it's a little bit thicker than the other two, and maybe it's just that consistency for a serum for me. I just feel like I get more for my buck when I put it on my skin, whereas I feel like I put this on my skin and I'm not really sure what's going on. This one I do feel like it sinks into my skin quite nicely, and I do prefer it somehow, even though I can't really tell you why. So I know that's not super helpful, but out of the three of them that I've just spoken about, I think this is my favorite. Anyway, okay, moving on. We have another Ordinary product. This one I just rebought and it just came in the mail. I did open it up last night, but I have gone through about 5 of these already. This is the niacinamide 10% and the 2% or 1% zinc. And I like the big bottles because you get more for your bank, and this is the only product that really helps me with my forehead because I tend to get, I can't remember what it's called, but I get bumps on my forehead, and it's not acne, but it is like some sort of, it's like a fungus. I don't want to like freak you out or anything. There is like an actual like skincare. There is an actual like dermatological sort of term for it, but I don't know what that is because I don't recall, but it's something in the niacinamide in this clears it up. And I haven't had one of these in like probably 6 months, and I really just wanted to get back to just clearing up my forehead because I have like noticed it, they're coming back a little bit. So this is really the only thing that really works with that, and I definitely felt it last night because I haven't used like I mean some of these have niacinamide in them, but not like the 10%. So I think because this is a little bit of a stronger solution, my skin reacts to it and really loves it. So I bought this again, and it just came here just a few days ago. So that one is a recent one of mine, and then I have 2 more like serum-y things that I want to talk about. This is from Kiehl's. This is just a little mini sample. I've used about half of it. This is for dark spots. It's like a dark spot solution. I don't really have dark spots, so that's kind of why I haven't really gone through it. I use it to use it, but I don't really think it does anything. If you have dark spots though, maybe it will do something. I don't really have dark spots, so it's just one of those where I don't really need it, but I'm using it to get through it. And then the last sort of serum-y type product I have is this. Again, this was sent to me from Stylevana. So this is from Ample N. So many of these brands I've never really heard of, so definitely has opened my eyes to like K-beauty brands and like which ones do I like and which ones would I want to try again. There's definitely ones I've heard of, some of them I just haven't heard of though. This is a peptide shot ampoule. I don't know what that means, and this really scared me when I opened it up when I did my Stylevana haul back. This was back in December, because look at this. This is the weirdest product. It has little white things in there. I don't know what they are. They look like little worms. So I don't know, like as a product itself, it does scare me and worry me. However, I have used it, I think probably 3 times now. The one thing that I noticed straight away when I first got this and I opened it up, I smelt it and it smelled like chemicals. I really don't like the smell of this. I don't have sensitive skin where I react badly to fragrance, but if you do, I don't think this is right for you. Or I think there's probably something harsh in here where I'm not entirely sure what's going on. There's also, I will say here, this is white, it says whitening, and I don't know if it's a translation thing, if they mean brightening, or if this is literally to whiten your skin. I don't actually know. So it makes me a little bit worried given the fact that everything is in Korean. There's a few things in English where it says anti-wrinkle and whitening function. Derma lifting ampoule, the scientifically prescribed with peptide thread, the essence of elasticity which contains pearl extract and liposome. Take proper amount on the stage after toner and apply thoroughly on the entire face as if massaging, which I have done, but I don't know what liposome is, and I don't like the scent of it, so I don't know. It just makes me a little bit wary like what this product really is doing, and there is so much of it too. I'm sure it is a wonderful product and I will try to get through a little bit more of it, but I just don't think it's something that I'm gonna run towards. So when I say I love every serum, this is probably the only thing where I'm like, I don't like this, because I don't really know what it is, and I don't know. Anyway, if you know what it is, let me know, because I would love to know. So yeah. Okay, moving on, let's go to like eye cream, or eye stuff. The only thing I'm not talking about in this video is face masks, because I don't care about them. So I'm not talking about them, but I do have face masks as well. But I'm just not talking about them in this video because I just never use them. So just bear that in mind. But we will go into eye creams. So I have a few of these from Avant. I've had these for a while. I actually am almost done with this one. I've been using this all week because I just wanted to get it out now. I'm like, you know, there was a time when I was using eye cream a lot and then I just stopped using it. I don't know if I fully agree that we need an eye cream. And then sometimes I'm like, no, we do need an eye cream. I have a lot of like creasing and like the start of, I guess, wrinkles under my eyes here, which is just lovely and great. So I am starting to think, well, maybe I do need eye cream. Maybe I do. I have always loved these. I think they're beautiful, beautiful. But like the full price products of these are like £100 each. Absolutely ridiculous. So obviously these are just mini samples. So this one is the one that, actually, which one is the one that I like the best? I can't remember. I like them both, but I think this one is the one I've been using the most. So this is the Hyaluronic Collagen Marisaqua Propanol Glycolic 3-in-1 Hyaluron Filler Collagen Eye Formula. It has, like, they do tend to have the longest names in history. I do like this one because it has one of these little things and it's just very delicately dab it in over my lids and I'm done. Finally got the air pocket out of it actually last night, so I think I've only got maybe 3 more uses out of it and I'm done, so I really don't use a lot. And then this one I really do like as well. This is the Shea Butter Hyaluronic Sweet Almond Vitamin B3 Deluxe Hyaluronic Acid Vivifying Face and Eye Night Cream. It says it's a face cream, but I've always used it as an eye cream. Really, really beautiful. It doesn't have that little thing, so this one's a little bit trickier to use. But again, I just want to finish these up. So I have those two. I've had them for a while now. I also have this from Mud Masky, and I have about I'm halfway done because I can see where I am because of the light. So I'm about halfway done. This is a mask, but it's an eye mask. So I just use it as an eye sort of cream. And I do leave it on for a little bit longer when I do use it. So this is the Serum Infused Eye Mask. It reduces dark circles, puffy eyes, fine wrinkles, dry skin, and swelling. Every time I've used this, I've really, really enjoyed it. I just haven't been very good at going back and finishing it. I really kind of should finish this, but again, like I said with my eye creams, I went through a stage of not really going into them. And then I have the Revolution one, you know, the one that went a little bit viral. This is the Miracle Eye Cream. I do like this. I do think it's quite nice. It's quite pleasant. I've gone into it a little bit. I almost hit pan, you know, almost touched the bottom of it. I think I need to finish this as well. It would be nice to finish. I don't have anything negative to say about this. I think when I compare it to a really expensive eye cream like Avant, I actually don't really notice the difference. So I don't really know what to tell you. I think it's fine. And if you want a really nice affordable eye cream, I would probably say go for this one. Don't spend the £100 on Avant. That's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know like what the difference is because I'm not a skincare person. So. And then I have a little one from Espa. This is the 24-hour replenishing eye moisturizer. I've never used this, so I have nothing to say about this one. I should use this. It's so cute. It's a little pot, but I haven't used it, so don't have anything to say about it. Really need to get through my eye creams. I also have this one from NIA114. I don't know what this brand is. This is the Strivectin, and it is the Multi-Action Super C Dark Circle Brightening Eye Serum. And it actually is like a little, I mean, obviously you can see it's a tube and you just has a little pump, and I'll just dab it on here, but I've never tried it. So again, another eye cream I haven't tried, so can't really give you like a review on them. Okay, we are on to our last section of the day, which is face cream / night cream. I kind of put them all, lump them together, or anything that I just generally put on my face. This is probably my weakest category because I just don't know what I like. I don't know what I like, but let's get through it. So this one I do know I like, but it's not moisturizing enough for me anymore, and it's probably something that I probably won't buy again because of that fact. And it is this, which is the L'Oreal Hydrogenius Aloe Water. I think I've had 3 of these now, and I do like it. It's more of a serum though, and I think at the end of the day, it's not moisturizing enough for my skin that is getting drier every single year that I'm on the planet. So it's nice. I'll probably use it in the summer a little bit more, but yeah, I have that. Then I have this one from Codex. This is the Hydrating Skin Superfood. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I honestly don't even think it's for your face. It says apply liberally to the required area of skin with clean fingertips and gently massage in. For use daily on normal or irritated skin. I don't know. I've used it a few times. It's fine, but I have no feelings towards that, which is great. And then we have this one from Alea Skin, which I think I'll probably have to declutter. I've never really enjoyed the Alea Skin products. I've had 4 products from them now, and I don't think I've loved any of them, and I've decluttered the rest of them. I've never finished any of them because they kind of just spoiled and went off because I just wasn't enjoying them, so I wasn't finishing them on time. This is the only one that hasn't like gone off, and it is the Australian Native Berries Moisturizer. It's okay, but I find it too greasy. I think it's just too greasy at the end of the day. I've used about up to that much, so I have still quite a lot left in here, and I've had it a long time, so I probably should just get rid of it. There's no point me holding on to all the skincare that I don't need and I never use. So yeah, I don't recommend anything from Alea Skin. I haven't liked anything like I've just said, so I don't know. And then I have one of these ones. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. I have a few overnight mask ones. This one is fine. My mom wore Clinique all the time as I was growing up, so I always had this opinion of Clinique as being like you know, something my mother would wear, and I have tried and liked a few Clinique products myself, but there is something about the scent, and I know that they're not fragranced, but there is something about the scent of Clinique that I just don't enjoy, and I don't enjoy them on my skin for some reason. And this is another one where I can't think of anything bad about this product, but I also know that I don't love it, so it's I just find it too thick. I think it's too thick. Okay, this one I've added in because it is part of my skincare, but I just finished it last night. It's a little mini Charlotte Tilbury of her Magic Night Cream, and I think I've said this in another video, but this is okay. I just don't think that it needs to be as expensive as it is, because I don't think it is as nice as people say it is. I don't like it. I find it very sticky. Like when you put it on the skin, it doesn't soak into the skin very easily. It kind of just sits on top of your skin, and then your skin is very sticky for a long time. I don't know. I mean, it might be super moisturizing, you know, there might be science behind that, but for me personally, I find it too sticky on the skin, and it's just not something that I don't think it's worth the money. So okay, next up is another thing that I received from Stalvana. You can't see, which is really annoying. This is an airless pump, and I can't show you how much I've used, but this is like light as a feather. I am almost done with this. I think I only need like 3 more uses, and it is kaput. I've been using this not for a long time, but just quite consistently. It's just an easy product to use, but it's still not my favorite. So it is the Vitamin Amazing Bakuchiol Night Cream from Wish Trend, and it's bright yellow. You're not gonna be able to see it, but it literally is this color when it comes out. It's a lot of fun, and I don't know if that like adds to me like putting it on my skin all the time. Obviously it blends in, you know, it doesn't stay that pigment, but it is, I don't know, there's something fun about this. I like the packaging, but as an actual night cream, I don't think it is as nourishing for a night cream that I would like. I think it's more of a day cream, if I'm going to be honest with you. So I think, again, it's probably not something that I would go out and buy again, but it's been fun to test out and use, and I think it's just fine. Right, something that I have spoken about on my channel because it was in my January favorites, and it is still a favorite of mine, but I'm not going to talk about it all the time, is this cream. This is the Mugwort cream, and it's from I'm From. The brand is called I'm From. It's a little bit strange. This is wonderful. This was also sent to me by Stalvana. It is another K-beauty brand, but I love this so much, and I stopped using it because I didn't want to finish it, because I don't want to have to go out and buy it again. But I do not have a lot left in here. It is so divine, and if I had to choose this over like the Charlotte Tilbury, I would choose this any day. This is thick, but it's light, it's moisturizing, it sinks into the skin. My skin does not feel dry after using it. I find that sometimes when you use night cream or day cream, they're just not moisturizing enough that your skin's like after an hour still feels a bit dry, and that's not what I want, and I don't get this. I don't get that from this. You can buy this on I saw it on, was it Look Fantastic or Beauty Bay? I saw it on the UK retailers, and I'm sure you can get it in the US wherever, or obviously you can get it on Stalvana. But they do have this product, and I think it's like 30 or so euros, pounds, dollars, whatever the equivalent would be in wherever you are. So it's not like hugely ridiculously expensive as opposed to the Charlotte Tilbury as well. So for me, it's just, it's a nice, affordable, like mid-range price skincare product that I genuinely see the difference, and I love it. So, you know, you've seen me talk about everything else. It's not like I say I like stuff, but I'm like, yeah, it's okay. This is something where I'm like, yes, I do. I would absolutely recommend that. Definitely my favorite product that I have received from Stalvana, but I do have one more item that I was sent from Stalvana, which is the GlossGods Rice Probiotics Overnight Mask, and this is a barrier jelly, and this is so much fun. Oh my goodness. Actually, this product and the last product that I'm going to be talking about in this video, and then we'll wrap up, they were such a surprise to me. They're kind of the same thing, like they work the same way. They're overnight mask sort of skin barriers, but they're completely different textures. So this one obviously is K-beauty, and it is an absolute, like, oh my gosh, trip to use. It is pure jelly, pure jelly. Let me try to open this up without making a mess. You do get a little spatula, but you can see like it is pure jelly. I have gone in there quite a lot. I mean, I'm almost like touching the bottom there. I don't know if you can notice that, but this one does not dry down for hours. But obviously it's an overnight mask, so it takes literally all night for it to sink into the skin. And I tell you what, my skin feels so nice once I wake up after using this. Now, I would obviously make sure your hair is out the way, because you don't want, because your hair can stick to your face. Like, it is very, very sticky. It is very sticky. It's very weird going to bed with such a sticky face, but it is a lot of fun, and I actually have really enjoyed it. And you can see I've gone back in to use it multiple times and nights. More so than a lot of these, just because, you know, that's kind of proof to me that I enjoy a product when I go back and back and back. So that's been a lot of fun, and I didn't think I would like that one. And then the last product we're going to talk about, I know I've been talking a lot. The last one is actually from Espa. This one I've had a while, and I never went and used it. This is the Overnight Hydration Therapy. This one, like the other one, is an overnight mask. It's the last step that you do. It is so nice. Oh my goodness. I never thought that I would like this as much as I do. I don't need to use a lot for this because a little goes a long way. So I go in, you can see it's like a creamy color. I go in, I start spreading it on my face, and what happens is it starts reacting, and then it goes, like, it becomes like a white cast. And then, like, at first when I put it on, I was like, oh my God. And then it changes and it starts sinking into the skin and it's clear again. It is a weird product, and I don't need a lot of it, so this is going to last me a really long time. But actually it smells divine. What does it tell you what's in here? Because it really does smell divine. All it says is it contains vitamin A. It smells divine. It smells like you're going into an aromatherapy massage place, and just imagine that on the skin when you're trying to like doze off. It's just really, really pleasant, and I'm sure it helps me sleep. So I really like this product, and I think my skin really likes it too. I don't use it every single night, so maybe I should, but yeah. Anyway, that is all of my skincare. Those are all of my thoughts on my skincare. If you have any suggestions on what skincare I should use, please let me know. You know I like my serums. I would love to know what type of cleansers are out there that I should try, and maybe moisturizers or night creams. Like, I think I'm lacking in those two areas where I just, I have a lot of those products, or actually I don't have a lot of cleansers, but it would be nice to know what works for everyone else. And yeah, if you've got any questions about anything, then let me know. I will say really quickly, all the Stylevana products, if you do end up buying anything on Stylevana and you do want to get a discount, I do have a discount code with them. You can get 10% off. You don't need to use it, that's absolutely fine. But if you want, they always have codes out anyway, but a little bit goes a long way. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.